Mr. Trump.
Hit him with the hawk, yeah, hit him with the hawk, yeah. Feel like Professor X, Iron Man, I feel like Tony Stark. Family ties, matter wheelchair, he died like Steve Harvey. Paralyzed, parallel, boy, you better park it. Plus I'm pissed off, like my middle name is goddammit. Light skin meat, same color as a ham sandwich. Hanging out the Tesla truck, I'm shooting with the big stick. Sweet cheese for him, staking like the fish stick. Vinny, Vici, yeah, I can make your time finish. Red, white, and blue, I bet I bubble like I'm Pepsi-Cola. Feel like Jesus Christ, Captain Planet, and I'm Pepsi-Cola. Hit it with the hawk, then I hit it with the baking soda. Tractor trailer, Bobby, cut the grass, then I bag it up. Trump 2024, you know I had to back it up. Red versus blue, and you know I'm just black as fuck. Popping out the kitchen, sake I'm swimming through your aqueducts. Badass kid, whoop his ass, he just acting up. Just touchdown, holy moly, back to 50 count. Girls gone wild, and I think I see some titties out. Mr. Trump-tastic, I had to bring the city out. Dropping breadcrumbs, but you know I took the paper out. Feel like Randy Moss catching plays with the quickest route. Hunter body nose dive, I think he's got the biggest mouth. Shotgun blast, party back like it's Ricky Lake. Menace to society, I don't think you high as me. West Bank got this trip, I'm turning up in Palestine. Last name Cupid, shoot your ass like it's Valentine. Yin Yang symbol Fibonacci, that's a 69. Old man Grady, but I think my name is Clementine. Graveyard shift, and I think I pulled a 10 and 9. Hit him with the hawk, ball eagle, that's a friend of mine. USA flag, and I stitch it with the Betsy Ross. Baywatch Barbie had me feeling like the Hasselhoff. Hunter Biden grams, hit that nose with a bag of sauce. Smoky Mountain ribs, and I hit it with a dab of salt. Mr. Trump-tastic, hit the button, then I'm blasting off. Home Alone 2, set the trap like Macaulay Culkin. Fettuccine pasta had me dancing at the Olive Garden. Double D bags, and I'm swinging like the Dolly Parton. Side step shooter, Jason Tatum, now I'm James Harden. Ice cream dripper, and I'm cold like the basketball. Cheesy with the pulses, Santa surfing on the beach toppers. Heavyweight champ, box you in like Bernard Hopkins. Hit him with the hawk, whoa, hit him with the hawk. Feel like Professor X.
Yes. Built like Professor X, Iron Man. I feel like Tony Starks. Yeah, go check that out. I'm about to drop that on iTunes. I still haven't dropped that song on there. Hold on. I didn't mean to push it. I didn't mean to push the button. Let's get into it, family. Y'all see the title. Mass event. Food stamp recipients are reportedly planning a mass death event at Wally World, y'all. They really trying to turn up. To get this meat. I call it bubble meat. Man, the thing is, if you got food stamps, you probably eating unhealthy. First of all, there's some upsides and downsides of this. A lot of people is how they patty their burgers. They eat bubble meat. They get $900 on food stamps. They buy a whole bunch of pork rinds and chips and all kind of sugar. That's why America is unhealthy. This food stamp cut has to deal with the Maha movement too. Make America healthy again. Yes, it does. Some of y'all really feed y'all kids that. Some of y'all cook y'all hamburgers like this. For real. The thing is, I'm a real American. I only cook hamburgers on the grill. I don't cook hamburgers on the stove. So, but allegedly, that EBT card, it's about to expire, family. Blacks and whites are in trouble because they say whites are the most recipients of food stamps per capita. But you have all these black folks in the hood that get food stamps too. I don't know how it is out in the rural area. I don't know if they get food stamps out there. I don't, but I know in the hood, blacks get food stamps. And Guess what else? We about to get into a video right here, family. Let's get into this video. Because allegedly, a lot of people about to spaz out. And I heard Adrian Peterson got locked up. Yeah, from the Minnesota Vikings. They caught his black ass. All right. Next thing you know, he gonna have a warrant, felonies on his record, and he's gonna apply for food stamps. Yeah, you got football players, actors, man. They applying for food stamps. We gonna go into Chris Brown's writer. He was on TV crying because he was on food stamps. Yeah, Chris Brown's ghostwriter. A lot of people go be on food stamps, man. A lot of celebrities. LeBron James might be on food stamps. Who knows how much he got to pay back? Who knows? So let's get into the video, family.
People, my people. I wish we stopped crying about this motherfucking EBT card.
The thing is, when the Democrats said Trump was going to put blacks back in slavery, this is what they meant. Because you're going to have a lot of black asses. You're going to have some white people sprinkled around in there. But I think you're going to have some black people that's going to spaz out. See, he's trying to get the rest of them. He's trying to get the rest of the disgruntled black community. And you know we gonna have some immigrants in there. It's gonna be a little bit of everybody in there looting. Because if 2 or 3 people loot, everybody go start looting. Everybody go start looting. Now what did they say? Let's pull this up, family. Because I don't know if you remember. I don't know if y'all remember this or not. I don't know if y'all remember this or not. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Now, y'all remember these photos. Y'all remember these photos. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this over here. Share that tab. Because they always said this, remember? Alex Jones and a whole bunch of alleged conspiracy theorists, they always said this part right here. Walmart spelled backwards is Mart Law. This where this shit go be. The tanks and shit go be at Walmart, fam. We secretly at martial law right now. Y'all don't remember this? Y'all don't remember this stuff? I bet y'all don't, because some say Americans have attention spans of a pissant. Remember, we seen all this stuff a long time ago. This shit go be at Walmart, fam. Martial law set in Melbourne. This shit gonna be all across the world. It ain't gonna just be in the United States Walmart. Trust me. And guess what? That Walmart symbol right there. Let me pull this up. Let me see if we still got it. Something is wrong with my computer. I can't even upload pics anymore on here. I don't know what the hell is wrong. But when we pull up that Walmart symbol, you see the Walmart symbol? That's the Ionism symbol right there. That's the God they worship. until today. This is that god Aten. And if you put an S on Aten, you get Satan, or who they call Satan. So this where all that is also the all seeing eye as well. That's the Atenism symbol. That's their sun disk. Everyday low prices. Okay. Fraud alert. EBT. And guess what? They go to Walmart to get Bill Gates meat. Okay. They go to Walmart to eat bubble burgers. Yeah, people really, if your meat bubble up like, man, I bought some meat from Walmart not too long ago. That shit was spoiled. The chicken was spoiled. Yeah, throw that shit out. I was looking like this. I said, ugh. I was looking just like Adrian Peterson when he got arrested. Ugh. And look at his grill. You see that Romans 3:16. But the thing is, he's a demon in real life. He's a real demon in real life. Shit's crazy, man. People be using God and they go use God as an excuse for this. Oh, wasn't that the thief on the cross's excuse that he had to rob from the rich and give to the poor, something like that? So with all this technology, guess what? People are gonna get in trouble. A lot of people are gonna get tracked. Yes, they are. A lot of Sharkeishas go want that rump roast in there. She gonna want that rainbow trout. This who say they going in there, man. They said Sharkeisha and Nene going in that bitch. Wrecking a shop. And this is Trump getting rid of the last disgruntled people that were abusing EBT, family. It just is what it is. Some innocent people go get hit, but I'm pretty sure if they're good people, they got family that could cover those expenses. See, a lot of people burn bridges. A lot of people burn bridges who got EBT cards, family. It's the call-in show too. A lot of people burn bridges that got EBT cards. Matter of fact, we did an episode of this one lady. She was buying EBT. She was buying a whole bunch of cookie dough because she was having cookie bake-offs at her house, and shit, she facing 50 years in prison. You see what I'm saying? 50 years. You be like this. You be like Adrian Peterson out this bitch. Like, oh, golly. Yeah, you touch that stove, it's going to be hot, especially with this administration. Yeah, this administration is not playing around. When they say clean up on aisle 5, that's what they mean. Let's get into Hershey Kisses 1. Let's see what she got to.
People, my people. I wish we stopped crying about this motherfucking EBT card. At the end of the day, they trying to see if we gonna stick together. And we are gonna stick together. Fucking November 3rd at 6:30, we're going to Walmart. We're going to fucking Walmart. And at 7:30, we're
Oh
gonna
my
walk out of Walmart
God.
with our fucking buggies. Okay? The thing is, they can
Damn.
catch everybody.
Yeah, they
You feel me?
can.
All you gotta do is run,
Oh
girls.
my God. What do you mean they ain't got to catch you? Nigga, Project Stargate go catch your ass. What do you mean they can't catch everybody? That's what I'm saying, man. Please, and this the thing, man. They get stupid blacks to represent people like me. Like, why y'all? And then it gets like, you get that racial tension. And guess what? They're not gonna separate us, y'all. They gonna lump us all in. They gonna lump us all in together, dog. Yeah. See, the disgruntled racist whites, supremacists, they go say, "Oh man, this is all y'all fault," and they go blame it on them skewed statistics that we debunked 2 nights ago. We debunked that shit good. We ain't getting no rebuttals off that. The 13% got debunked. All that shit got debunked. We didn't get no rebuttals, you know. And if you want me to play the video again, we could play the video again. But they always go put stupid blacks to represent everybody else. That shit been like that since the beginning of America. You can see on the damn postcards and all that other racist shit. Even when it came to the Indians, they did it to the Indians too. So there's a real broad history of putting the stupidest one out the pack to speak for everybody else. This bitch don't speak for me. I'm not even gonna be around no damn Walmart November 3rd at this bitch. You gotta let that shit cool off. Cause guess what? If you black, guess what? They go get your ass. Even if you ain't doing nothing, that's an excuse for them to fucking put you in handcuffs on November 3rd in Walmart. You could have a pocket full of money. But because of these videos, what did martial law spell? Walmart, Mart law. I mean, we seen this shit coming. We was like, man, how is Walmart gonna be tied into this shit? And some say Walmart got tunnels underneath it, which probably is true. Some say these Walmarts are buried on Indian burial grounds too. Yes, a lot of these Walmarts they buried on Indian burial ground, family, stolen land, and Mister Walton profited off that. That's why his price is so low because he got the damn land. How did that happen? If you don't know the real secrets of America, you are not a real American, family. Because they go deem you in trouble, and then you go become a felon. And in America, you can discriminate against a felon. You don't have to give a felon a job. You don't got to get a felon an opportunity. That was basically another form of slavery, putting these laws in place that you know people's go break, putting drugs in the community, knowing people go sell and smoke drugs. You put it in these certain locations. You put fart plants, stinky ass power plants right next to the hood, right next to these poor whites and poor blacks, and then they end up killing each other on top of each other. Then next thing you know, you know they shop at Walmart because the prices is low, but they really not low. You go pay $60, $70 for a T-bone, a tomahawk steak. I went to Walmart, seen them damn tomahawk steaks, $60 for a cut. You think I'm paying for that? But guess what? They got this shit on the low. They got this shit on the low. Okay? They got that bubble meat surprise. They got that bubble meat 55. All right? All right? So remember when people went crazy over them Popeye burgers and Popeye chicken sandwiches? Look, this poo shiesty looking motherfucker allegedly shot a coworker over some burnt biscuits. So he's not gonna have a job, and he gonna be in Walmart when he get out of jail looting and shit. They already have. I went in Walmart today. They have the laundry soap already chained up, fam, and they're barely putting any meat out. They're barely putting any. You gonna have to order the meat. That's the whole thing about these apps. You gonna have to order your food. It's gonna be so dangerous. So if you want a delivery job, I suggest you go apply at Kroger. No, that they gonna be hunting. Matter of fact, they're gonna be hunting that damn Kroger. You see what I'm saying? Man, they gonna be hunting these damn uh Kroger vehicles, Walmart. They gonna start hunting Amazon, all that. If that EBT card don't cut off and then prices don't drop. Yes. Yes. You're gonna be looking like this real soon, family. Okay? Now let's get back into the video. Let's get back into the video.
People, I wish we stopped crying about this motherfucking EBT card. At the end of the day, they trying to see is we gonna stick together. And we are gonna stick together. Fucking November 3rd at 6:30, we're going to Walmart.
At
We're going to
6:30.
fucking Walmart.
They said at
And at
6:30.
7:30, we're gonna walk out of Walmart with our fucking buggies. Okay? The thing is,
Little does she know, the feds are gonna be at her house tracking everybody. See, they don't know how technology works. That's why I said this city of Scientology, they're not gonna be able to defeat it. They're not gonna be able to defeat it. This system of Scientology, if you plan on doing this, is the 1,000 years of peace right here. This is the concept of the 1,000 years of peace, where there ain't gonna be no crime. You seen that in Demolition Man? Ain't gonna be no crime, but the feds gonna be sitting right out. They go follow her to Walmart at 6:30. Y'all. She's already committing a crime, y'all. This is called enticing a riot, something like that. She's already committed the damn crime on the internet. Is she smart? No. Does she give bad black people a bad name? Yes. Because white people look, they lump everybody together. They lump all the blacks together. But let a liberal, let a white liberal commit a crime, they go separate them from their race. Y'all notice that shit too? Do y'all notice that? I know I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I told you America's racist. Y'all didn't want to believe me. But I gotta talk about stuff people don't want to talk about because allegedly America just sissified at this point.
they can catch everybody. You feel me? All you gotta do is run, Forrest, run. Okay?
Run so you can get shot in your back. And guess what? This might be a whole video. This might be an AI video. Let's say it's an AI video. And there are AI videos. They tell people what to do, and humans really do it. Humans really do it. So she can't get in trouble. They You know what I'm saying? They manifested a demon from the other side to come tell humans what to do on Earth. And they put it on TikTok first because TikTok is the bomb. Yeah. Yeah, TikTok is a mass explosion, a mass event. So they get you riled up on TikTok. And like I said, they got fake videos of people. So if this lady don't get arrested, she was never real in the first place. She was AI. They got AI Jesus, they got AI Gandhi, they got AI all kind of shit, but they tell humans what to do. That means you don't have to lean on your own understanding. So when they say go out and riot, guess what? You go out and riot. They gonna have all kind of people out there, the tanks and all that. We already showed you. They showed us this shit. They showed us this 10, 20 years ago. This right here. Bart Law. Mart Law. Walmart spelled back. That's Marshall Law, family. Yes. And we might have to go into one of them videos. What time is it? It's still a little early. It's still a little early. So let's watch the we chilling tonight. We watching this video. Let's go. And there's more than one video. There is more than one video. And it's all, like I said, it's all African Americans for some odd reason. Mm-hmm. It's blackies for some odd reason, y'all. Let's get into it.
We have to stick to fucking together. It don't even matter. As long as we gonna have everything we need for Thanksgiving, that's all that fucking matters, bitch. Run, Forrest, run. Remember, put it in your calendar. November.
She said, as long as you get what you need for Thanksgiving. If she supposed to be pro-black, she's not even supposed to celebrate no damn Thanksgiving. The slaughtering of millions of Native Americans. Isn't that what they say? Didn't they say the Pilgrims gave the Native Americans smallpox with blankets, and she worried about celebrating Thanksgiving? And she supposed to be pro-black? This bitch don't even know world history, okay? Now, the thing is, quite frankly, at this point, I don't give a fuck. If I want to go chill with my family on Thanksgiving and eat some turkey, so be it. But the thing is, do y'all trust the turkeys? Because last year, immigrants were having sex with the turkeys. Yes, those butterballs, they were nothing in no butterball turkeys, y'all. Yes, they was. They were humping the turkeys. Yes, they was. And guess what? You think I'm gonna be running to Walmart trying to get bubble meat? Hell no, I'm shopping at Aldi's, fam. If you want good food that's reasonable a price, go shop at Aldi's. All that Walmart shit has been contaminated and it's full of blood spores. I bet you it got COVID in it. All this meat got COVID. All this meat got COVID in it. Yes, it is. It's called smart meats. Yeah, it's just crazy, fam.
3rd, 6:30 to 7:30. You better be running up that motherfucking.
She said 6:30 to 7:30. So they gonna be in there for an hour. Just pulling shit off the shelves, opening up doors, smacking shit, breaking because they gonna be splattering the milk everywhere. Trust me. Trying to get all the milks. Trying to get all the milks, yogurts, all that shit gonna be on the floor, fam. They said they're gonna have an hour to do it. And you don't think there's gonna be a police officers are already outside of Walmart in the first place. And they said she ain't go they gonna stop. Man, they go, you know what they gonna do? They gonna track everybody's phone that's talking about Walmart, planning on being at Walmart, all that. They could that's the system that they putting in place. Where if you say something or you plan on doing something, guess what? They go pull up on you. Let's pull this up. I'm gonna show you. Cause they trying to plan some shit. The internet AI go say it's fake, but guess what? AI go make humans do what it want to do. Cause AI is the new god. Like I said, this could be a whole entity that's not real, telling humans what to do. I forgot what I was gonna look up, but let's continue. Let's continue. I'll remember it. I remember it. Hold on.
People.
Hold on, because there's a few more videos. Liberal EBT recipients are now wanting for everyone to meet up. So they go meet up. And then they go in head first. Oh yeah. Now I remember what I was going. All right. It's this. They're gonna implement this right here. It's the thought police, 1984. Okay, by George Orwell. Family, by George Orwell. Now let's read. The thought police are the secret police of the superstate of Oceania who discover and punish thought crime. This is Project 2025. So, you nasty, freaky motherfuckers, excuse my language. If y'all thinking about watching corn, guess what? The Jesus Christ app go pop up. Yeah, the Jesus Christ app might just pop up. Now, let's get into a video of the thought police, George Orwell, 1984. And this is just a minute. So let's pull this up.
The Stasi monitored people. They would have little hidden microphones in the telescreens, but the other way in which they did it is they had people informing on one another. So neighbors or even family members turning their fellow family or their neighbors into the secret police. And the reason they did this is because the rumor existed that the secret police were everywhere, and they sometimes were there making sure that you were loyal.
But who is the secret police? The secret police is the all-seeing eye of Horus. Okay, that's the secret police. They still worship this Egyptian god, or who we call this Santa Claus deity, or who I'll call him Santa Claus or Satan Claus. Okay. The reason why I call him Satan Claus, let's pull this up, family. Let's pull up Satan Claus. Let's pull up Satan Claus. And look at their symbol. Hold on, before I go into this, look at their symbol though. Let me screen share. Look at their symbol. And I showed you their symbol. That's the all-seeing eye right there, the think pool. The eye of Horus. That's the Ionism symbol right there. That's Satan, or who they call Satanism. And like I said, who is Satanism? Satan Claus. Who is Satan Claus? Satan Claus. It's Satan Claus. Santa Claus. Diablo Red. And he has a set of claws. The claws personify this guy right here we call Saturn. Who is Saturn? The hook'em horn deity. The hook'em horns. This is why they said, I'm losing my damn voice. Let me drink of water. Ooh. The Satan's claws. This is why God said, if you speak blasphemy, to jab your eye out. This damn eye of Horus right here. That's Satan claws. Because when he has his claws into your back, guess what? You have no choice. You hooked up to this damn quantum computer. Satan claws also personifies Saturn L. Doesn't this look like Santa Claus to you? Where is he located? at 33rd degree north. 33rd degree north. This is where this guy Satan Claus resides. Okay, but he's this is why they call him Hook 'em Horns, because he's hooked up to this damn matrix. These are the hooks right here, family. The hooks or the rings of Saturn, the rings of Satan. Because this God right here, he personifies repetition, keeping you in a constant state of fear and in pandemonium. Satan claws. And these claws are like the piercings of Christ. When Christ got pierced with these hooks, because he was pierced to the cross. But those are the claws or the 7 different sins or the 7 different crowns, the 7 deadly sins. So when you pin your sins to Jesus, there's a certain clause that come with the settings for the system, for the game system. There's a certain amount of rules you have to abide by, and there are 7 of them, 7 clause, family. So this God right here deals with communication, and this is how this demon or this cyborg communicates with the hive mind. The claws are the extension of this God we call El or El Elyon. The extensions of El, the extensions are the claws, family. If you look at let's pull this up. When you look at Medusa, you see the claws coming out of her head. The claws coming out of her head is no different from the claws coming out of this sun disk or this optimism symbol. And like I said, that is the Walmart symbol as well. That's the crown chakra. See, like I said, these points of conversion are like 7 different sins, 7 different deadly sins that you have to conquer in this world to get out. So he has to unplug 7 different times on 7 different layers of reality to get out the damn matrix, to get out this damn quantum computer. These are the claws, or what we call the Abrahamic Accords. These are the chords to their God Abraham or Abram, or who they call Brahma. Who is Brahma? Brahma is also personified as the bull or the bully. This bull on Wall Street is tied to the monetary system, the fiat currency. That's the bull on Wall Street. This optimism symbol is the bullseye. Let's pull up the bullseye. So the bullseye is the Walmart symbol. And the Walmart symbol is the bullseye. That is the CERN machine as well. Or this plasma ball, because they know they're entering this avatar, this project milestone, this 2025 hologram. This is how they're able to track you and shit. See, when you going into Walmart, they can see what you're thinking before you get in here. That's the whole thing about the thought police right here too. But this bullseye is also tied into this flat earth ring map. That's the bullseye, 33rd degree, which is Christ. That's the When they see that's the mind of Christ. See, they swapping you out through this bullseye technology. That's the all seeing eye. So they really seeing what you know. This the whole point of the thought police is to have the whole world in his hands. He has the whole world in his hands. What are the hands, sir? You see the extension of L? These are the hands of God. Now let's pull up. Let's pull up the hamster hand. Because this was one of the original symbols of God, family. And guess what? People would be in Walmart stealing with their hands. Yeah, what did they say? The eye is quicker than the hands, or the hand is quicker than the eye, something like that. But they would be using their hands to steal. Who is the hands connected to? Geppettos. The hand controls the cross. That's cross. The mind of Christ is the dummy. And they're using you for recreational use only. Okay? Because guess what they think blacks like to do? Yeah, act like monkeys. And guess what? they go make sure you're stupid when you go in this Walmart. They go make sure you're dumbed down for Thanksgiving. They're gonna make sure that your kids are playing with Geppetto. See, when you're gone, yeah, pedo man come out the closet. See, when you try to feed your kids, it's bad enough your kids are on food stamps. And when you lose your kids, when they get into these halfway houses, yeah, Geppetto like to come out and play. Okay? Geppetto likes to play. While you going in Walmart stealing this bubble meat, you're not even gonna get the good shit. They go steal the bad ground beef. They go steal the bubble meat. All right? I told you, America is going through a ethnic cleansing right now. And this is one big test. This is the last test for the blacks. That food stamp. This is the last test for the blackies. And if they don't get it right, they're going to suffer. Yeah, they're going to suffer, all right. Now let's get into some more video footage. Okay? Let's get into some more video footage, family. Thanks for being here. Call in show. Comment section open. All right. We've been on here for a while. And don't think this is a coincidence. Don't think this is a coincidence. Everything's going down. Everything's getting busted up. Y'all see what happened to the NBA gambling scheme. Now you're seeing what happened to the food stamps getting shut down, which is the Democrats. It's a result of the Democrats. It's problem, reaction, solution. The Hegelian, that's the Hegelian dialect right there. They create the problem, you react, and now they got the solution. Like I said, this is going to be a gift and a curse. And those food banks, I heard weird things about them food banks now. Now, in my city, Louisville, Kentucky, I rode past the street where the food bank is, and the fucking line was back at least like 10 lights. Okay? At least like 10 people, and it was hot that day too. People were sweating in their cars. waiting on food bank. That means you got to sit in a line and wait. And they put boxes of potatoes in your car and shit. Half that shit is spoiled. So the food banks are going out of control. I don't know if the churches are getting any funding. Half the time, people don't even tithe to keep the lights on in church. That's what it's really for, allegedly. But you see pastor eating good every week, grilling out. But the members of the church, they might be on food stamps. Can they go to the church and break bread with Jesus Christ? I think not. You better not go to Joel Osteen's church because he was kicking them motherfuckers out during the flood. He said he didn't want nobody in his church. He closed the doors. But guess what? He still gets a lot of support because he's stupid. The stupidest, uneducated pieces of shit always win in America because they're paid to keep they're paid to keep you down. Okay? They're paid to keep you down. Now let's get into what he got to say.
Talking about y'all about to go through self-checkout and steal all your food. Well, let me tell you how Walmart and all other grocery stores been prepared for this. They started that Star program or whatever it's supposed to be where you got to pay for a subscription and that's the only way you could get a cashier. I know y'all probably ain't noticed that, but that's the way it been going.
So they assigning people cashiers. And the thing is, I heard that some of these stores are set up to where they know how much money you have on your card before you walk in there. So it scans all your cards. And if you ain't got no money, guess what? That camera go be on your ass. If you don't have no money on your card, yes. See, the thing is, they got technology to see if you got drugs in your house. They can see through your walls and all that. You don't think they got the technology to see how much money you got in your card when you walk in there? Yes, they do.
Got police department stationed in Walmart. Yeah, so real officers are sitting in them control and surveillance rooms watching everything y'all do. Watching the car you pull up in, running your license plate number. They doing all this before they confront you for stealing. Please keep in mind this is 2025. You will not be able to get away with crime so easily or at all. Really, crime is becoming extinct. There's no way for you to do anything without really getting caught these days. For all the people that plan on, let's unite together and we all gonna walk in Walmart, Kroger's, Target. We're gonna walk in all these grocery stores on one day and we're just gonna steal everything. What? Y'all ain't been seeing the way they've been expanding these prisons? They've been making room. Y'all talking about having a national theft day. Y'all gonna leave them babies out here parentless and they gonna be wards of the state who end up convicted.
And didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all what was gonna happen? Geppetto. They playing their puppets. The people that's going on, cause see, they gonna leave their kids in these programs. They're gonna be fatherless and motherless. Because once you do this, guess what? Here come the human traffickers. Here come the human traffickers. There's gonna be a lot of displaced people, man, in 2020. Trust me. This is why the Democrats said that Trump was gonna put them back in slavery, picking cotton. They was right, but they was right in a negative way. They was telling the truth, but in their truth. Everybody got their own truth. So when they said Trump was gonna put them back in slavery, back on the plantation, yeah, that's where they're going, fam. That's where they're going. Let's pull this up again, because we're gonna have to show y'all. We seen this years ago, but we never knew how this was gonna manifest, y'all. Walmart spelled backwards is martial law. Wowee. What a coincidence. And people really go fall for this shit. So it don't matter if you tell the populace the truth or not. They're going to do the exact opposite. And they already figured this out in a lab somewhere beyond the ice rink. They already figured you out, man. They already figured the average human out. Imagine walking around being an average human nowadays. There's no way you'll be able to enter the kingdom of heaven. There's no way. The stuff that's playing out in Revelation is happening right now. So what are we waiting on? The temple has already been rebuilt in Jerusalem, family. Now we waiting on people's seven deadly sins to take a hold of them, to eat them alive. See, they call Earth Hotel Edom because this is the story of the Aurora Borealis, or the snake eating itself, eating its tail, or Kronos, the story of Kronos, of eating Christ eating his son, or the father eating his son. This is the God of repetition. See, once you get so lenient on bubble meat, you will want more bubble meat. Now, Bill Gates already said he done affected this lab grown bullshit, but y'all keep on eating it because it's cheap, it's convenient, and you can buy it at a very low price. But guess what? You're not getting no tomahawk steak because them tomahawk steaks cost $60 a pound. You're getting bubble meat when you go to Walmart. Quit eating this shit. Quit cooking your burgers like this. This is not good. Some people just throw cheese over it so they can't see the bubbles. And then they put the fries and the bread in the grease and shit be all wet. Some people don't know how to cook, man. I feel sorry for y'all people in relationships. And you got to eat boxed food and shit like that. You that causes a lot of cancer too. That builds up a lot of cancer, causes a lot of gout, high blood pressure, diabetes. But y'all keep on eating this fucking spud bubble meat. That's just gonna fucking kill y'all, man. I know people that eat like this too. I got a friend that eat like this. His name is I can't tell you his name. He's probably watching too. But he eat like this, man. He eat like that. He'll throw a fucking cheese over it. Where is Slim Homer at? I sent him the link. He's the dude that eats meat like this. I was gonna put him on blast, but guess what? He don't care. Some of y'all was raised on that shit. But that's why you have no conscience now. That's why your pineal gland is calcified. That's what they call stupid people. They say, man, those people, man, they pineal gland is calcified. That means they don't have no light at all. Okay, they have to go to the internet to get the false light. Okay, the internet is leading these people straight to hell, family.
They criminals just like their parents. So come on, man. Let's not turn into hardened criminals overnight behind inflation and food costs. So now y'all talking about y'all about to go through
That's one.
People.
Oh, yeah,
Breaking
say
news
that.
starting November. All Walmart stores will close their doors to in-person shoppers only. Employees will
In-person shoppers, allegedly. This is allegedly. This might be fake, but I think this is fake, but it sounds like some shit that would really happen. For real, it sounds like some shit that might happen or manifest in the lexicon, y'all.
be allowed inside while customers will have to shop online or use curbside pickup. The company's message to shoppers is do
You see what I'm saying? And then you gotta wait. You gotta watch for people that's coming out of Walmart because they gonna be following you out. Trust me. Pull you right on the side of the road like old Wild Wild West days. For real, this shit about to go. We went back in time. We just got a lot of technology, but the minds have dwelled in this sunken place for too long. All right. So I guess they're gonna have police and FBI agents, spread out over a area, a big area, so people could at least make it home safe. That's crazy.
You're shopping before November because you won't be coming in here with that mess.
People are saying they're willing to steal food because their SNAP benefits might not be deposited in November. But here's the dangerous ripple effect when more food is stolen. One of the first responses is more government control and less freedom for everyone. So here's what we know. When hunger hits hard, theft of groceries rises. Some folks feel they have no choice when there's no food aid coming. And then stores respond. Higher losses, major security investments, stricter store policies. For example, self-checkout lanes get re-regulated, large bags are banned, and oversight increases. Next step, governments feel pressure. They hear from store owners, retailers, and law enforcement. They'll say, we must regulate this harder to protect communities and businesses. Translation.
Hey, you already know that's what Trump gonna do. He gonna use every opportunity to implement all this technology. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be all kind of drones around Walmart, following people around, following people home. Why do you think they got the drones dropping off the food now? They got drones dropping off food. Let's pull this up. They got the drones dropping off food now. Let's pull this up, family.
Stuck in traffic, then China is flying above it. China's food delivery drones aren't a concept, they're a reality. Over 300,000 drone deliveries have already been made. Shenzhen and Shanghai are leading this revolution, serving hot meals by air in under 10 minutes. Even on the Great Wall of China.
They got the drones.
I can't believe this. I'm seeing this live. Oh
dropping
my
off
God,
food.
that's a drone delivering my food. Oh my gosh, there is.
Now the thing, what if this was a damn weapon? What if this was a weapon? And like I said, what did we bring up with the thought police? Let's bring this back up. Let's bring this thought police back up, because you pull up the thought police and you get one of these drones, and they see you talking about Benjamin Netanyahu out this bitch, and he sent one of these a drone. He got a drone assigned to you. That's their version of Christ following you around. That's your 7 deadly sins. Now you really plugged in. And to take this out, you would have to go to some type of mosque to repent to get them damn flies off you. AKA the Lord of the Flies. The reason why I said the Lord of the Flies, because the bees are the hive, a part of this hive mind. Now, the thing why this ties into Christianity and following, because before the cross symbolism, they used the beehive. Christians used to worship the beehive before the cross. But the technology says otherwise, because this is draconian technology. El would be considered the Father God, and then you have your Elohim, or your angels, basically. The extensions of El, or the hands of God, or these claws that we said, what do we call them? Satan's claws. These are his horns. He deal with communication. You see the draconians? You see the draconians.
Your food should not have to wait in traffic. 12 minutes in a car, but 2 minutes and 15 seconds with these mobile airplane drones that Chick-fil-A is using to deliver your food. Say goodbye to soggy fries. Your food should not wait in traffic. Cold from the start. Y'all, we're literally stumbled across this. We were on our way.
So they got that out. They got that out. Okay. Now let's get into this. 2025 SNAP crisis. Walmart thefts rise as shutdowns. See, they already acting up. The U.S. government has been shut down for 3 weeks since October 1st. If it doesn't end soon, millions of people will lose their their SNAP payments starting November 1st, with 41.7 million recipients nationwide relying on these food stamps. States warn halted payments without federal funding. Social media erupts with videos of desperate individuals threatening. See, once you get the threatening, man, you already enticing. You already in trouble, man. See, you committing internet crimes and you not knowing what you're doing. Didn't I say this internet was a Yahweh's tetragrammaton? The tetragrammaton have spikes on it too. Those are the horns. Those are the spikes or the extensions of this God. They call the man of sin, aka the man of pen. But when you're dealing with brain computer interface, this device right here also has pins and spikes in it right here in its side. When they say they pierce Christ in his side right here, see, Christ personifies the pineal or the pinnacle or what they call 33rd degree. What did I say? Who resides at 33rd degree? Santa Claus. That's the North Pole God. That's the god of the pole, or who we call Polaris. This is esoteric. Everything I teach on this channel is esoteric. Okay, so we might be talking to some food stamps, and we might go into some sacred geometry. You never know, but that's the pioneer. Okay, but like I said, they got these devices that do good and bad. See, this device right here can make a blind man see, like Christ. It also can make every knee bow, like these people at Walmart. Yeah, like these people going in Walmart. Every knee shall bow to this AI deity called the Hidden One, or what they call the Nehushtan, because you don't see this. You don't see what's coming. You don't see this thing. Okay, this thing is hidden somewhere in damn Ireland, somewhere in a vault. Okay, and they got to put these damn quantum computers, these big ass lug nuts, in cool places because it'll overheat and shit and all, things of that nature. So these are the rings of Saturn, as you can see. It's a layering system, and this is also the oddnism symbol. If you turn this thing upside right, so I'm giving you, and then when you turn this thing upside right, if you turn this thing upright, it becomes a fucking laser too. It becomes a laser machine. You know what? I call it. You turn this joint upside down. I'm gonna show you what it do. Hold on, because this thing will shrink your ass too. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. So when we look up this, you turn that boy alt right, you get this machine right here. And I meant to do a, I meant to do a episode on this joint. That's the Honey I Shrunk the Kids machine. They was telling us about CERN a long time ago. See, this the CERN machine. This the not lost knowledge of Q, or what they call the quantum computer. See, the thing is, you listen to this thing right here, it's gonna shrink you. It's gonna make you look real small. Okay. Now look, they knew this in ancient Egypt too. Now, do you see the God shrinking this little man right here? Didn't I tell you this oddism symbol is the ancient version of the CERN machine? You see this? You see what I'm saying? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids ain't nothing new. This device right here is the symbol of their god Osiris as well. But this is the all-seeing eye. And guess what? It shoots out a laser. This thing right here, this joint right here shoots out a laser. What is the laser though? Laser is Lazar. Who is Lazar? Lazarus is laser us. This is the knowledge of the unidentified flying object, the UFO. See, their whole religion is tied into this guy called Rael or Rael, or who they call Israel, because that's the kingdom that's supposed to be descending from heaven and coming back to get its followers. Okay, this the podcast. This the podcast. Who was the podcast? People like this is gonna be kept. See, they need their little demons to persuade you to get on board. That's the motherboard or the chip. The motherboard is the chip. Okay, to get you on board, but they need the podcast to do it. They need the connections, the devil horns. They need these sharp endings, these sharp tentacles to pierce you like this man of sin right there. Once they get in you, it's over. They call it the devil got hook 'em horns for a reason. They just don't they don't just not use their hooks. It gotta go in you. And they show this in all these biblical paintings, but when I say it said, oh, I'm crazy and I'm this, I'm that. No. Even when you split the mind open, you see all these neural highways going towards the center. This ain't by coincidence, family. This the Knights at the Round Table. This sun disk means a lot to this ancient Tartarian technology. See, they all been hiding shit from us. It's all seeing eye technology. They all been hiding it under the guise of entertainment, cartoons. And like I said, if they already put it in a cartoon, that means they already did. It's already manifested in a form of light. That's their light body. And that's the god El they worship. Now let's pull up. This is an employee right here. And see, the thing is, when they go on Walmart, it ain't just gonna be, it's gonna be motherfuckers with masks and shit. It ain't just gonna be, people gonna be coming in there on some mob type shit. They might shoot it up. You never know how they gonna act. Calling the police ain't gonna do nothing. That's why they gonna have to put the mark. It's gonna be, it could be Islam. That's what they gonna do. Islam, terror, all that shit gonna be happening at these damn grocery stores, y'all. This third world country shit, they go blow up grocery stores, or they attack grocery stores, y'all. You ain't never seen when people get blown up in Israel. They be like, oh, 30 people died at a market. Yeah, this shit about to come to America, fam. Shit about to come pop off. And I told y'all it was gonna pop off. Why you think the army is at the why you think the army is in the cities? Why you think the army's in the city? It's a full takeover. It's a full take. Donald Trump is making it illegal to be homeless. Y'all did know that, right? He wants people. He wants this America to be good working citizens. Y'all. And that cannot happen if you have degenerates abusing the system. He trying to squeeze the last little rats out, but he did invest 300 million in WIC. So you might have to go back to WIC instead of food stamps and SNAP. Okay? You might have to go back to that, sir.
Let me tell you something. If you think that you better come up in here and steal from the Wally world because you ain't getting no food stamps, I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna call. They're on speed dial. I'm gonna call them expeditiously. I don't care. I don't.
And I know some of them, like you said before, I know some in Walmart. I know one in Cincinnati, a police station's right by that one. Police station right by that one in Cincinnati. So yeah, it's gonna be ugly. But let me see. See what she got to say, y'all.
now you threatening us, talking about if they get rid of the SNAP, but I'm gonna start stealing. Ain't that what you been doing? You been stealing, huh? You been stealing. We're not gonna talk about every time I turn around and look on the internet, y'all stealing in Walmart, you're stealing in Walgreens, you're stealing in CVS, you're stealing everywhere. What is you talking about? That ain't no threat. You've been stealing. Let's not talk about the fact that most of y'all got Section 8 vouchers that are not even yours. You got 2, 3, 4 generations of Section 8 vouchers that you're using for somebody who ain't been in that Section 8 house in probably 10, 15 years. So let's not talk about, oh, you gonna start stealing. You done made a whole career out of stealing. At this point, you should be in retirement. You should be looking to retire from your stealing career. Ain't nobody afraid of you talking about you gonna go steal. And while you're stealing, please get you a loaf of bread. Oh my God, today, Evo Boshando. Please get you a loaf of bread, ho, and some bologna, and a little bit of cheese, mayo, Miracle Whip, whatever the hell it is that you like. Since you're stealing, steal you some Dijon mustard, and make you a sandwich and shut the hell up. Because what I want you to hear me say is nobody give a damn about your threats about you stealing something. We used to your fucking ass stealing. Then you mad because we don't want illegal people also over here stealing. We got to deal with your stealing, and we got to deal with illegal people stealing too. What the hell is going on here? We sick of this shit. You know what? It's all right. Go get you a sandwich. Go somewhere.
Yeah, I guess you can tell she's pissed off, okay? You can tell she's not liking what she's seeing when it comes to the black community. Because that's all we see. That's all they're showing. That's all that's weird. That's weird to me. It seemed like how the White Lives Matter and the Black Lives Matter movement, the Antifa and shit, they come together, but they use the blacks to, as the Trojan horse for all the other stuff to kick in. They always go do that. Throughout history, they always have. Let's look into this, family. This is what Donald Trump just said on Truth Social. He said, what's worse? NBA players cheating at cards and probably much else, or the Democrats cheating on elections? The 2020 presidential elections being rigged and stolen is a far bigger scandal. He's speaking of Cash Patel. Look what happened to our country when a crooked moron became our president. We know everything. We now know everything. I hope the DOJ pursues this with much gusto as benefiting the biggest scandal in American history. If not, it will happen again, including upcoming midterms, no mail-in or early voting. Yes, voter ID. See, you had a lot of people on the left burn him up too. Like, man, what's up with all this other shit? Y'all worried about some damn? You see what I'm saying? That's why he made this post, because I don't think really nobody gave a fuck, because everybody gambles. Did nobody really give a fuck about that day? We all waiting on LeBron James to go to hell, okay? That's all we wanted to see is LeBron James go to jail, okay? Other than that, you catch all them other peons. See, they trying to sacrifice the king to the real king. They trying to sacrifice LeBron James to Donald Trump, the real king. Shit's crazy, yo. This stuff's crazy. We got some more. Let's see what she got to say. Hold on. Let's see what we could get. Let's see what these liberals are saying. All right, let's pull this up.
Turn the fuck around.
Yeah, watch this and let me know what you think.
So if you're at the grocery store and you see someone trying to survive, turn the fuck around.
And if you work in a grocery store, you are still going to get paid that hourly wage, whether somebody takes that food or not. Mind your fucking business.
If you ever see anyone borrowing food from the grocery store, just stay in your lane. Mind your own business.
Wow.
It's not your concern.
Shit really about
Millions
to go
are
down.
warning that if EBT food stamp benefits don't reload in November, they'll take matters into their own hands. Some say the taxpayers work for me. They need to feed my kids.
My kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayers' responsibility to take care of my kids.
So this is my problem with socialism. When the money runs out, and it always does, the entitled people resort to violence and stealing. This is why socialism always fails. I mean, if you can get it for free, why work for it? And if nobody's working for it, who's paying for it? And since the Democrats are holding the government hostage, those of you who vote for free shit are finally getting a taste of what socialism's all about. So, buckle up, buttercups. Yo,
There's so many videos floating around, y'all. People really about to, right next to the holidays too. Hold on, what is this? Let's pull up this. Let's pull up this video, y'all.
Go get a job. Work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5.
I don't want to.
There it is.
I don't
Government, Kansas, Missouri, take away her food stamps right now. Did you just hear that? Take them away. I'm not even kidding.
I will
You
say,
don't want to? F you. That
no,
is not
I really
a choice.
don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to.
Then that is not fair. That is not a choice. Subsidies should be there, and even more for those.
So she don't want to get a job, man. It ain't just lazy black people. I know that's the stereotype we getting, but there's some white cows out there that do not want to work. There's some white Nancy's out there that just do not want to work, man. So it's on both ends, but we seen a lot of, you know what, when it comes to Negroes running in this damn Walmart. Now the thing is, you ain't see the white liberals that they're not speaking on it. They just go run in there and take shit. They're not making no video. You don't see no white liberals making no videos, but they go be in Walmart taking steaks and all that shit. Don't think it's not, but guess what? We go see we see a lot of racism with quarterbacking this damn crime in America. Like I said, we already beat the statistics on how they are skewed. That's a known fact. And a lot of white people, they acting up because of this too. Let me pull this up. I meant to tell y'all this too. White people finding out the numbers are skewed. You got, well, we all knew this. They just now finding out. Some people just now finding out about this shit. This right here. Mexicans going under white male. We already knew about this, y'all. We already knew. You got black people going under. This stuff is this. They cosplaying as white. And that brings up the numbers of white on white crime as well. But they do the same thing to blacks. You gotta think. They doing the same thing, y'all. And there's a lot of videos of known white podcasters just now finding this out, y'all, that they was going under a label as a white male in court documents. And that goes into the statistics, the FBI statistics. And they just now finding out. What is this? This classification aligns with the U.S. law enforcement practices where, per FBI uniform crime reports, about 93% of Hispanics categorized as white when ethnicity data is not separated, tracked, potentially skewing national crime statistics, y'all. Yes. But like I said, it doesn't apply. If you bring this argument up, I'm about to screenshot this. When you bring this argument up in front of certain people, it don't hit. It don't hit. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it. But they do. Let's see, immigrants, they cosplay as black too. We was telling y'all, I'm like, man, they do this shit on to drive up the crime rate. Look, white. Allegedly. But we already knew Mexicans, they went under cosplay as white. This dude, sex offender, he went under white. What's his name? David. He's an immigrant. Rape and abuse of a child. But we was telling y'all they was doing this to blacks, but y'all didn't want to listen. But since they doing it to white, you see what I'm saying? We brought this to the attention of Steven Crowder, and he denied this shit. He still used the damn numbers, the skewed numbers. Like, why y'all Steven Crowders and Charlie Kirk using all these damn skewed numbers out this bitch? Now, this is what's trending. We gonna do a whole episode on this, but this is what's trending right now. Dodge is white in national database, which standardizes race codes and separate ethnicity with a H for Hispanic, Latino. There is no specific race for code, with Hispanic often coded as white and Middle Eastern individuals often falling under white due to current U.S. data standards. Family, no Hispanic specific codes. You could break. They could be. They could cosplay anybody and drive up those crime numbers. But if you get into an argument, people go pull up fucking goddamn per capita and shit. Like that per capita shit been debunked because anybody can cosplay and drive up all kind of numbers. Yeah, you got, and that's the white supremacist go to. Yeah, it's sick, bro. Yeah, it's freaking sick. That's the white supremacist go to per capita. When per capita been debunked because of shit like this. Jorge could go as motherfucking Colin out this bitch. Jorge could cosplay as Colin out this bitch. Okay? Both sides are skewed. This is why I don't like lumping everybody together because it's an illusion of conclusion. They call this dude white. You see, the channels, they love to lighten up the skin too. When they pushing a certain agenda, hell no, they ain't safe. He ain't safe because he got 3 dreads coming out his skull. And they changed his ass white like motherfucking Sammy Sosa out this bitch. Yes, they did. They changed this motherfucker into Sammy Sosa. Yes, they did, sir. You see these hooligans? They known for whacking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people at a time. But you know, they try to say this dude was white. But he was like Eastern fucking, I don't know, black, Chinese. I think this motherfucker was he was cosplaying a whole bunch of different races. See, these motherfuckers love the shape shifting too. They in the shape shifting too. Yeah. We call them pansexuals. Yeah, pansexuals. All these men went under white, allegedly. They might have changed it. So, allegedly, if the numbers are lower per capita, shit, we would be about the same, sir. If the numbers are lower than what it is, and you got different races of people cosplaying white people, no wonder why the demographics of the white population is on a decline. Because once you straighten this shit out, the numbers start dropping, and then it makes it seem like they're going extinct. Let me see. Labeled herself as white male in court. Jorge Rodriguez. This look like a goddamn second baseman that should be playing for the Arizona Nationals, but he's busy in jail, cosplaying as a white man out this bitch. You see what's going on? This look like a liberal cosplaying a Charlie Trump supporter. I don't know. I never understood, man, how you could be a Charlie Kirk supporter and a Trump supporter. I never understood how you could be both. I never understood that. So please, somebody tell me how. Somebody tell me why. Okay? Because Charlie Kirk and Donald Trump are totally two different individuals, man. I think Charlie Kirk was cosplaying as well. Yeah, all these booking. I know some of that shit fake. And this might be very well to gaslight certain individuals too, just changing their name. See, all they gotta do is plug this shit in the lexicon, and then the average person really not gonna look at these cases, but you gonna have a lot of agitated people barking back at this. Some of this stuff fake, some of it's real though. We all know it's color coded for a reason. All right, let's see. Let's get into this. Cause they talking about meeting up at the park and all this other shit.
Do anybody know the day that we gonna start stealing the groceries and stealing the stuff out the stores? Cause I get paid next week, but I can wait until y'all start grabbing stuff, and then save the little bit of money that I got. But I need to know the exact day though, cause make sure I ain't gotta work and make sure I ain't got nothing going on. Probably.
See, they're making all kind of videos, man.
I honestly don't know how real this is because a lot of people like to make rage bait content or content just to go viral, but it kind of fits. So this guy works at Walmart. I have the video. I'll play it at the end. This guy is working at Walmart and he said a bunch of people bum rushed Walmart and was stealing everything, and they had to close down Walmart and he was sent home for his safety, and just a bunch of people were filling up carts.
See, if that's happening, just imagine what it's gonna be like November 3rd if they already acting out. Now, like I said before, people gonna be running to Walmart trying to live it up during Thanksgiving. But allegedly, the Pilgrims killed the natives during Thanksgiving, spinning their turkeys and all that. Right after they ate, they start scalping the Indians right at the table. Muskets start flying, bow and arrows, shit, right after they ate the turkeys, y'all. Y'all heard that story before? But if you're black and indigenous to this land, why are you running to Walmart? Are you running to Walmart to avenge your ancestors? To practice the same ritual on November 25th? Are you reliving the nightmares of your ancestors being scalped on Thanksgiving? Or you just want to steal turkey legs out that bitch? Which one is it? You son of a bitch.
And just taking whatever they could because they're not going to get their food stamp benefits for the month of November. I can see this.
And the thing is, this is going to bring people back together. See, the man can finally bring food in the house and actually be able to reproduce. That woman will love him just for bringing food in the house, fam. $400 will get you a long way in this economy. $300, a couple of steaks and shit for the kids. Oh man, you end up moving in and shit. If you want to do it that way, if you want to do it the glizzy way, that's how you gonna be able to do it, fam. Work a job, $300, $400 a month, pay a light bill. If you want to do it the glizzy way, some people out here, it is what it is.
Happening. I truly can. Maybe not right now, but I think maybe in November, December, if the government shutdown is going to continue, I feel like people are going to get desperate and they're going to do what they need to do. And also the other part of it is get up and work. Go work. There's single moms and dads out there working 1, 2 jobs just to provide for their family. the basic necessities, like a roof over their head, clothes, food, things like that. And they figure it out. So if you're solely just relying on the government, you need to have a plan B, because this government shutdown is gonna affect a lot of people. I think 42 million people it's gonna affect. So please have a backup plan, because I don't know with this. And go out and work, do what you need to do. This is crazy. I could see it happening, but I'm gonna play the video and let me know what you think.
Donald Trump just fucked up. Like, why would you take away these people benefits? We literally just had to go home because everybody came into my grocery store. I work at Walmart. Everybody came into Walmart, bum rushing, stealing, like filling up buggies, running out the store, like just putting all the groceries in their cart because he want to cut off motherfucking food stamps. Y'all, this shit is crazy. Like, I think y'all are getting y'all food stamps in November, or maybe some of y'all is not, but like, they literally just had to like do emergency evacuation at our store because everybody came in going crazy over like food for their kids and shit. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Isn't this the same orange dude that y'all voted for to be in presidency? Like, isn't this the same dude, the same Laura?
But he don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. That's how he might feel, but guess what? There's a flip side to everything, buddy. There's a flip side to everything. And we all knew this was going to eventually happen because immigrants were getting reparations. $7,000 food stamp loaded up on cards. Man, I know people out here, regular good people that just need that. 7,000. They get new car vouchers. You've been riding in a bucket. If you're an immigrant, you could come over here and get you a Corvette. You can get you a Trackhawk if you're a migrant. You don't even have to get a driver's license. Man, look at this shit. Let's pull up this. Cause this foreign trucker, we did an episode on this. He killed like a family of 5 because he didn't know, he couldn't read the signs. Foreign truck driver. He killed about 4 people going the wrong way. Hold on. Let me pull this video up. Is this him right here? Hold on. I think y'all done seen that story. It's a legal truck driver. An illegal truck driver killed a WNBA player's mom not too long ago. Here you go right here. Damn, that was him. Let's pull this up, family. Allah Akbar out this bitch. Allah motherfucking Akbar. That's what he did, y'all. That was the crash. Come on, man.
Breaking news, we have just learned the truck driver accused of causing a deadly chain reaction crash in Ontario was here in the U.S. illegally. Investigators say Jashanpreet Singh was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs and vehicular manslaughter. He was an Indian national and entered the U.S. in 2022. 3 people were killed yesterday on the 10 freeway. In all, 8 cars were involved, and we'll, of course, continue to follow this story throughout.
Transportation Department says.
So the company that driver in Ontario worked for, Mathau in Sacramento, what, I just passed their yard. They done took the sign off the wall. They're over there covering up all the names. Them mugs already got a new DOT on MC. Damn, that's crazy. They got all their trucks in there right now. They're covering up trailers right now.
But you can't get a job. You can't get your CDLs. But they can get their CDLs. And Trump passed a law that you have to be able to write and read them damn signs and speak full English. Some of these people don't know how to speak full English. They don't even know how to drive the truck, family. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. SNAP benefits, thousand at risk. SNAP benefits frozen. If these people go along with these crimes, the kids shall be taken away. A lot of stuff will be happening in 2026, man. A lot of stuff is going to be happening 2026.
You cannot. You can, and you're choosing not to because you do not want to. And I knew the more and more I pushed on it, we would find out that you're doing this because you want to. Straight up, not because you can. Using ADHD and autism, yes, is he able to communicate with other people?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't want to hear it. Come on. He's every gen beta.
I don't know who the hell this guy is. But yeah, we pretty much done. We pretty much done tonight. Hold on. We got Little Caesar. What the hell? Little Caesar's worker reportedly shoots customer through the drive-thru because he wouldn't stop staring at him. What the heck? Yeah, we about done tonight. I think we pretty much covered up everything. Candace Owens, what's she talking about? The code. She talking about shit we already knew. She just regurgitate old stuff we already knew. We was talking about this same stuff. She go back and forth. She know her followers is dumb. I noticed that about Candace Owens. She could tell her followers anything and she'll believe it. And we already know this, y'all. She just know how to monopolize on it. That's all. Shouts out to Candace Owens for scamming her fucking followers. It took her followers so long to catch up to her. I'm like, damn, when they go catch up? I don't know. What's she talking about?
The fuck off for November. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard, you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff. And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch, you ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you. You want to take some link? Like, I don't be taking shit already. Watch this. It's okay.
Yep, that's one of them gonna be in jail. Kids gonna be taken. They gonna be ward of the state. Yeah, they gonna be ward of the state. So hold on, let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what he's talking about.
Waiting in the dispensary parking lot, asking people if they have any spare roaches. I don't think y'all understand the crash out levels is about to go through the roof. No food stamps equals no to less weed money. Like, y'all about to have people out here hangry and sober. That's a diabolical combination. Because the food money got to come out of some budget, and that's the first one it usually comes from. All I'm saying is just be nicer to people in these coming days, because that blunt and those snacks may have been the only thing stopping your coworker from putting you first in line for a meet and greet with God Almighty. Bro is waiting in the dispensary parking lot.
Damn, that's bad, bro. That ain't good. That is not good, family. I think that's about it. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's about it. We'll go live tomorrow. Make sure you like and sub for the channel. I'm out. Shouts out to T Homer. I'm out.
Mr. Trump-tastic. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter. I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in is ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Proud man, Oculus. I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow. Yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat. Flip your ass like the ring umbrellas. Captain Planet, Superman. I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Starter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stamping postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Poconos. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes you out like Adidas with the shell toes. Bullets sound like fireworks, chopper rip like Velcro. 7 for the half, but I got it for the elbow. Red wave turning off the water like the hurricane. I used to sell Grammys, now I'm stinging with the Novocaine. AMC stock had me going 8 shit. Guilty deep state while I'm going on a date, bitch. Mar-a-Lago red chains closed, now I'm MAGA man. Backdoor deal, shoot your ass like the Taliban. Scary movie 2, Jason Voorhees, I'm the son of Sam. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death like I'm hopping down my casket, bitch.